Eagles Entertainment.
Philadelphia will get the ball first. Billy Cundiff to kick off. The Eagles have been very good running back kicks. Roderick Hood is back there. Reno Mahe as well. And the return game for Philadelphia this year has been excellent. Hood from the 5 brings it back to the 27-yard line. They've been throwing the ball a lot more than they've been passing it, and with great success. From the 26-yard line, McNabb starts with a pass. Has to improvise, throws on the run, caught, first down, 12-yard gain. That's Greg Lewis, the number 4 wide receiver. Very poor on third down conversions. Shotgun, they spread out the field. And McNabb is under pressure and almost lost the ball. Titans let him go in preseason. He's averaging only 3.4 per carry. And they start with Eddie George. Jim Johnson's made some adjustments defensively on 2nd down and 8 now. Eddie George tries to cut it back and just can't. 3rd and 7. Anderson's the 3rd down back. Ritchie behind Testaverde. The tight end Jason Witten is their leading receiver. And Testaverde's going to take off, and he slides to a stop up at the 35. So the Philadelphia secondary did its job. Ike Reese gets credit for the tackle. The running back here from the 7-yard line, and the longtime Packer breaks through the left side of the line.
That was a big play that the Cowboys needed.
2nd and 2. And this is Brian Westbrook taking it up to the 21-yard line for a first down, which, as we say, he's done 63% of the time. 1st and 10, and again pressure punt on McNabb, but he escapes, looks downfield, he'll run it, and Donovan with a first down. 2nd and 7 up at the 37-yard line. Owens on an end around, and Terrell Owens gets taken down a little short of the first down. He is a rookie from Rutgers on 3rd down and 1. McNabb, he's going to go deep on 3rd and 1, and double covered was Freddie Mitchell on the play. 2nd and 9. You saw the graphic. Testaverde, 6 picks in the last 2 games. Cowboys missing Terry Glenn, injured and gone for the season. He'd have been a big part of the offense. 3rd down and 9. Vinny over the middle, guns it incomplete. Keyshawn Johnson covered well that time by the linebacker Ike Reese.
Right, and a big part of that is McNabb, but Terrell Owens being physical is also a part of it.
And that pass is caught by Owens. It was a low throw. He breaks away. He's inside the 10, and he will score. And that rating will go up a couple of notches. And a little skater's waltz here in the end zone. 59 yards.
He lines up on the left side. He's coming in motion across the field. So the cover guy comes with him. Then they hit him on a slant. But right now, that's okay, but you have to tackle him. Mark Simoneau over at the weak side linebacker.
And right now, exploiting that new middle is Richie Anderson. Julius Jones, the 2nd-round choice out of Notre Dame, as Testaverde throws, and that's caught. Testaverde gets it off, and what a catch is made by a spinning Eddie George, and then he has it taken away by Mark Simoneau. So Simoneau gets beat on the pass and then turns it around and takes the ball out of Eddie George's hand, and Eddie George, who is known for almost never fumbling, has that one taken right out of his grasp, and Philadelphia gets it on the takeaway.
We were just saying that Mark Simoneau is now the weak side linebacker, so when the running back splits out like Eddie George did, he has to go out and cover him like a corner. He didn't cover him very well, but at the end of the play, he stripped him very well.
That's the first time in his career George has lost a fumble following a reception, and Terrell Owens gets taken down. Certainly not to this point. 3rd down and 1, and that's a great tackle made by Terrence Newman to stop what would have been a first down. Lance Frazier will run this one back. Rookie from West Virginia. Low, one hopper. Frazier muffed it again. The ball is loose. That's the 2nd time Frazier muffed a punt. And let's see how costly this one might be.
Look at those officials, 4 of them digging in there to see who has the ball.
Philly.
You finally stop them, you play good defense, you force them to punt, and you fumble the punt.
And now McNabb will try to cash in, and he gets to the 9-yard line on a pass to Josh Parry. And McNabb is normally very on target. This time they run, they give it to Westbrook, and he chugs inside the 5, and we'll see where they spot it. He looked pretty cool, though, as he moved to the other side. As Dorsey Levens takes the handoff and goes into the end zone for the touchdown. And so the Dallas Cowboys pay the price after the Frazier muff, after he loses it, after they turn it over 2 times. And it's 13-0 going on 14.
You know, Andy Reid said that he challenged his big guys. Watch his left guard here, Artis Hicks. He just gets it drive. You get on your guy, and if he wants to slant that way, just keep him going that way.
From the 48-yard line, great play fake. Look at that time and space. Pressure from the backside. Then he gets it away to Witten, and Witten tight ropes the sideline and gets in for a touchdown.
Jason Witten, he gets on a linebacker there. He gets on Semino, and he runs like a short out and up. He gets him to believe that he's going short out, and then he just goes straight up the field, and Vinny Testaverde hits him perfectly.
And now McNabb from the 23-yard line on first down. Owens is able to shove Frazier aside. Tomorrow night, 2nd down and 6 now from the 44-yard line. And it's Levens, 2nd down and 7. McNabb stays in the pocket, throws, and has another first down as that catch is made by Chad Lewis, the tight end. Play fake to the end zone goes McNabb, and how in the world does Owens get that open? Touchdown, Philadelphia. I mean, if there's one guy in the world that should be magnetized for a secondary, it's 81.
You have the double here and you have the double here, but they just drop the coverage. You have to get on him. You have to hit him right there. And you see it's a double. The corner was playing him short.
2nd and 8, and he does. And it's not in the air. Javon Curse, another of the big offseason acquisitions. Testaverde to the sideline, and that's incomplete, intended for Johnson. From the 33, Philadelphia begins this drive. Westbrook has a lot of room to roam, and a 14-point lead halfway through the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and 1. McNabb stepping away from the pressure, launching one deep downfield, one-on-one, and that one's taken by Todd Pinkston for the touchdown. He took it away from Jacques Reeves, and that's a 59-yard Philadelphia score.
Yeah, Jacques Reeves just went in there for Lance Frazier, and they were going to work on him. They put Pinkston down here on the left side, and he just takes off. See, Reeves was looking back. He starts on the outside, gets inside him, and then because McNabb can run and buy time, you can get this on the other end. Pinkston knew that McNabb was still alive, so he kept going. And then he just gets in a jump ball situation, and he out jumps Reeves. And that's what Bill Parcells doesn't want to do, because like you were just saying, 3 games in 11 days.
Free play here on a defensive penalty, and Keyshawn Johnson makes the catch. And this defense getting shredded tonight. 3rd and 3, and it's caught by Anderson.
The way Trotter's playing, though, I think that's a big benefit to him right now. That Nate Wayne wasn't playing as much because they moved Semino to Nate Wayne's position anyway.
Offside defense, number 93. The 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
Fake to George. Then he's going to throw it. Then he's going to hit an open man, and that's the tight end, Jason Witten again. Touchdown, Dallas, 24 yards. And Bill Parcells knows all about a high-impact tight end.
He's just the 2nd guy in, and you start motion towards his side, and he just runs straight up the field. The 2 defenders go inside with the outside guy, and Jason Witten is left alone. See the 2 guys there, they go inside right now, and whoa, here's a tight end.
2nd and 10 from the 25, and that pass is a little underthrown, intended for Freddie Mitchell. 4-man rush. And then coming through at the last moment, but escaping, McNabb rolling to the outside, coming back this way, has a lot of room, is going to launch one. He was behind the line of scrimmage, and that is Freddie Mitchell making the catch.
That is amazing. That is Donovan McNabb.
2nd down and 3 now for the Philadelphia Eagles from the 8-yard line. And they hand the ball off coming around from the outside is Greg Lewis, and they stop him very close. 260 yards throwing in the half. Levens is the running back. Levens has it, and Levens is able on second effort to get the first down. 1st and goal. They can milk the clock as well here at the end of the first half. Up by 14. And the handoff for the touchdown. Brian Westbrook taking it in for the score to make it a 3-touchdown advantage again.
And the Eagles have scored on their last 4 drives. You see Hank Fraley, the old center in there? He wasn't going to pick him up until they signaled touchdown. He left him on the ground, and then when they signaled touchdown, he said, okay, I'll pick him up. But you can see the center, what he's trying to do is get up to that 2nd level. He knows that he can get by that 1st level. He has to get to the 2nd level. Westbrook is down there. They haven't signaled yet. See, no one's going to help him up until they signal touchdown.
You know, the question here is whether Parcells wants to challenge this. It's not even that the Parcells piece. It's inside 2 minutes, so it's upstairs. The guys upstairs have stopped it for the moment to take a look. It's where the ball is when your knee, in this case, hits the ground. But first.
Yeah, that's what it would be. But first.
But first, we have to have the guys
where
upstairs
he hits there.
take a look at it.
I think it's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
Exactly. That's, you know, they called it a touchdown on the field.
A full house backfield there.
Richie Anderson is the tailback. Vinny to throw. Deep over the middle, and there's that man Witten again.
Put him in the backfield and then move him around. It's tough to put a coverage on him.
4 catches, 100 yards, and now Richie Anderson. 2nd down and 2 from the 23-yard line. Eddie George now. He's going to pick up the first down as he takes the ball to the 20-yard line. George, room inside the 10, and Eddie George powers his way into the end zone.
Well, Jerry Jones said that's what we needed, me down there in the sideline, and that full house backfield. This is what they come out with in the 2nd half, and they've run and they pass. This is a lead draw to the left. Good lead block. Eddie George just runs off that block, and then he's going to run right over Brian Dawkins.
Well, it was 54 yards in the air, and he probably ran at least another 54 running around. Here's Westbrook. Key stop coming up here for Dallas. Good protection. McNabb throws, juggled, but caught. Westbrook tackled by Coakley. Should be enough for the first down. 2nd and 10. Ball to the 28-yard line. Again, great protection. Good job by the secondary. McNabb on the run again. McNabb throwing to Westbrook.
Someone may get to Donovan McNabb, but it's not going to be Ellis.
First man through is Levens. Dorsey with some power running. 13-yard gain. Instead, he drops straight back, throws into the end zone, and Terrell Owens comes up with the football for the touchdown.
That's the one. That's a better choice. You throw to him, he gets 3 touchdowns for you. The 2, you get the tight end trying to get to the outside. Terrell Owens going to the inside and then to the corner. Again, they got double coverage. Terrence Newman is right there. The ball just goes right over his hands and into Terrell Owens's.
Akers to the point after. 12 touchdown catches this season for Owens. He had 3 on opening day against the Giants. Monday night games. 5 of those with San Francisco. 2 of them this season. 3 touchdown lead again, and Rashard Lee to run it back for the Dallas Cowboys. And they just won't die. Gets off his block. 2nd down and 12. Anderson to the outside. He gets taken down. And that Sam Rayburn has really come on. A lot of the TDs from outside the red zone tonight. Testaverde had his arm hit by Javon Curse.
Jerry Jones, who you told me is still your boss. You come back here to see games. What is it like to be back here?
Getting dressed in the visitor locker room was something tough, but that's just the nature of the beast. And I'm happy to be out of Arizona right now.
2nd and 9. Witten goes in motion. George to the outside. 500-page book. Richie Anderson in the backfield. Toss to Richie on 3rd and 3. And he is a yard short of the first down. Tripped up by Lito Shepherd. Flag down.
And I mean, he thinks like on 3rd down.
Offense, number 62. 10-yard penalty from the previous spot. Repeat 3rd down.
Great pass rating. 3rd and 13 as he retreats here and is taken out of the pocket and then making the catch, but falling down is Darian Barnes, and he gets covered up right there. So now you've got 4th down and long. And 2nd and 13 for the Philadelphia Eagles from their own 14-yard line. As McNabb throws, it's caught by Westbrook on ABC this weekend. Coakley walks off, and his play resumes. Owens makes the catch. 2nd and 10 on the 30-yard line. Here's Westbrook swinging to the outside.
Quarterbacks on the sidelines. He said there's got to be a more appropriate time for that.
Yeah, that happens a lot. 3rd and 2. And McNabb's pass is incomplete, intended for Chad Lewis, and Philadelphia will punt. And a great sense of relief. 2nd down and a short 3 from the 46-yard line. Witten again, and that's his 7th catch of the night. 7 catches for Witten. There was no fumble ruled on that punt return early on. There should have been. Shoulda, coulda, woulda for the emerging star. Testaverde throwing, and is lucky that one wasn't picked off. 1st and 20. Ball at the 10-yard line. 3rd and 15. 8.5 to go in the 4th after the penalty. McNabb chased. Again escapes. Going to his left. Pump faking. Throwing on the run. And it is. You don't talk about a guy all night, and it's that win. There's a flag. I think McNabb, I think, was beyond the line of scrimmage.
Javon Curse. I mean, they are making their team better.
2nd and 10. And that pass is hauled in by Quincy Morgan, who gets position on the defender and brings it in.
Mulling them before they lost their corners, like Sheldon Brown and Lito Shepherd.
And here comes Jeremiah Trotter, who was an Eagle, and they let him go. He wanted too much money, and they bring him back, and he's been very impactful tonight. Close to the bottom. They've given up 476 yards tonight as Testaverde guns it over the middle, and it's Keyshawn Johnson making the catch, and that'll be a 1st down for Dallas outside. And intended for Witten and intercepted by Lito Shepherd. And Shepherd with only one man to beat, and he'll beat him, and he gets a block. And then Keyshawn's going to chase him down, but won't get there. Touchdown, Lito Shepherd.
And they're going to come on a blitz. You're going to see they blitz 8 guys, and they just cover right there. And they were going to Witten, but the corner on that one side, Lito Shepherd, he was playing the outside guy. He saw the ball in the air, came off his guy, and came and made the interception.
One of the guys that truly lives and dies with winning. 2nd and 12. 3rd down and 4 from the 32-yard line. Blake from the 24-yard line hands the ball off. Levens to the outside. Career high pass rating for McNabb tonight. Fred Gaudelli, Drew Esikoff, our entire gang, Melissa Horton, keeping us in check here. Malibu Kelly Hayes, George Hill, Steve Hurt, all the boys and girls on the gang heading up to Kansas City. And for Bill Parcells, it's another one of those weeks. Andy Reid watches his team get healthy in a hurry after last week's loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers. 49-21 is our final score from Irving, Texas. Look at Javon Curse as we close it out. We'll be coming right back because coming up next is the Autotrader.com post-game show from Irving, Texas.
Eagles Entertainment.